Okay, what I'm saying here is that what today we shall be going to start acid base. Okay, so first of all, we'll study these chapters in two parts. One is acid base and second one is salts. Okay, salts we'll study later. Uh, the special salts like the potash, the plaster of Paris, bleaching powder. Okay, we'll study later. So what we're going to start here is that what are acids and okay, so what are acids? Can anybody tell me that what are acids? So is there anyone in the class who can answer me this question that what are acids? Nan, Sara, and Bharti. Please turn on the camera. Are you, are you are you aware of acids? That what property do acids have? Are you aware of acids? That what property do acids have? Is there anyone? Okay, so no one is going to answer me. Okay, let's start. So what are acids? Acids are the substance that are sarintil that you've been studying there, but that is the physical properties. That acids are sarintes that are good conductor of heat and sorry, they're a good conductor of electricity. Aqueous solution of acids are good conductor of electricity. They turn blue litmus to red. That you've been studying that. That is actually its chemical physical properties. What we're talking about is that what is actually acids are. What actually acids are. Okay. So that is in terms of their chemical properties. So there are two scientists. One is Arrhenius. Another one is uh, another one is Bronsted-Lowry. There are two scientists. They give different definition for acids. So according to Arrhenius, acids are those substances that acids are what are acids? Hmm? Acids are those substances that dissociate dissociate H plus ions in aqueous. Okay, that dissociate H plus ions in aqueous. And if I'm talking about this one, is that what are base that dissociate? These are acid definition for acids. Dissociate H plus ion in aqueous. And what are base? The base dissociate OH negative ions in aqueous. Understood? समझ आया? But according to Bronsted-Lowry, the representation is this. According to Bronsted-Lowry, So according to Bronsted-Lowry, acids are acids uh, donate. We'll use word donate. Donate H plus ions. And bases donate. Sorry, accept bases accept H plus ions. It is only talking about the H plus ions. One is donate, another one is accept. Okay. So these are the two ways that how can we tell that what are acids, what are base. So note it down both. Acid dissociate H plus ions. The definition is not going to come in examination, but need to know for better understanding.
Sir, what does dissociate mean in this?
Yeah, let me explain you that when you add HCl, like for example, you have HCl, when you add it to water, it will produce H plus ions and Cl negative ion. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Produce dissociate means get separated H plus ion because acid H2SO4, if you add it to H2SO4, you add it to water, aqueous, so it will produce H positive NSO4 minus 2. Okay. So it is production of H plus ions. Got it? But if you add
Uh,
base in water, base, was in water, it will give you Na positive and OH negative ion. This is called
so
base.
base means like hydrogen negative and acid means like positive.
OH, OH negative, OH. We consider them both at the combinedly. Okay. OH negative.
Okay,
Is it okay? Don't quite get H negative. It is OH.
okay, sir.
So put it down, please.
Done, sir.
Is there anyone still writing?
No, sir.
Okay. What I'm saying here is that SCl is this one. Okay. Now I'm talking about, let me explain you that this is SCl. So when you add it to water, I'm writing AQ, aqueous. Okay. So it will gives you H positive and Cl minus. Okay. Got it? But if here you will see that it is dissociating H plus ion. So it is dissociating H plus ion, it means it is acid. Okay. But if according to SCl, if when added to water, now I'm not writing aqueous, I'm writing H2 actually. Okay. So what will happen here is that this SCl, okay, this SCl will give H plus ions, its H plus ion to this one and form H3O positive ion and Cl minus ion. This is called hydronium ion. Hydronium ion. So for this, for this case, SCl is donating its H plus ions to water. So it means it is donating. So it means it is an acid. And you know that water is accepting the H plus ions and forming hydronium ion. So here water is acting like a base. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is there any confusion to anyone of the students? You see that water is H2O, but it becomes H3O positive. So what is the difference between H2O and H3O positive? That means one positive charge and one hydrogen charge difference in both. So water is actually accepting the H plus ion, that's why from H3O positive, and that is called hydronium ion. Understood? It is called hydronium ion. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if I'm taking another example of ammonia, ammonia when added to water. This time I'm writing, okay, it will form NH4 positive plus OH negative ion. I'm going to explain you by writing this way. Water can be written as HOH. Water can be written as HOH. So when you write it, when they accept it, you will get NH4 positive plus OH minus. Because water is also made up of H positive and OH minus. Okay, got it? Got it? Yes or no? Water is also
So,
made up of. So when it takes the H plus ion, it will become OH minus and it will become NH4 positive. So here ammonia is accepting the H plus ion. So it means it is a base. And in this case, the water is dissociating H plus ion. Water is dissociating. Here it is acid. It is acting in acid. Got it? The concept is clear. You
yes,
understood?
sir.
So please note it down. First note this one. Just a minute. Have you noted this one? Note this one. That this is acids. This is dissociating the H plus ion. This is why it is acids. It is dissociating the OH negative ion. OH negative ion. So it is base. So this is Arrhenius constant.
Sir, HCl is acid, right?
Yes, HCl is acid. HCl is acid.
Okay, sir.
You done? Noted? Because it dissociates H plus ions in water. That's why. Noted, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Note this one. So note this one also. Note this one also first. Noted? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Okay, just a minute. Tell me. What would be the answer? The question. Yes. What could be the answer for question number 16? Please know this question. Please note this question fast.
Sir, 15 and 16.
Only 15. Oh, sorry, only 16.
Okay, sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Because the following can be used as a sit. Okay. So what could be the answer for this question? Question number 16. That which of the following phenomenon occurs when a small amount of acid is added to water? So first of all, when acid is added to water, then dilution will take place. It is a simple, you know that when acids are added to water, it will simply be called it dilution. Secondly, ionization. What is ionization? This splitting of something into charged particles. Splitting of something into charged particle. We call it ionization. Like for example, if you have H2SCl, when it is added to water aqueous solution, then it will produce H positive and Cl minus ion. Or if you am writing like this according to Bronsted-Lowry concept, then it will give you H3O positive. This is called hydronium ion and chloride ion. So these are the charge carrying particles. So that is called ionization because these are the ions. Charged particles are called ions. Okay, so this is ionization and dilution. Meaning first and third is the correct option. First and third, B is the correct option. Understood? Clear, Bharti?
Yes, sir.
And you, Inan? Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Can I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Sarah noted. Next. Write down. Which of the following is not a base? Write it down. Question number 23. So base is generally those substances that are having positive and negatively charged ions. Okay. When they get dissociated, they form positively and negatively charged ions. And you know that sodium is positively charged, and when it get into the water, it will give you Na positive and OH minus. KOH also K positive and OH minus ion. Ammonium ion also NH4 positive and OH negative ion. But ethanol do not dissociate. You will learn this one. I'm going to explain you. But ethanol does not dissociate it OH negative ion. That's why it is not a base. Ethanol is not a base. C2H5OH is ethanol. We call it ethanol. So note it down that it is not a base.
Sir, but ethanol. Yeah, yeah, okay, sir.
Just a minute. There is someone to do. Let me again. So you done? Noted?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
ethanol is lactic acid, right?
Yes, ethanol is not lactic acid. Ethanol is different compound. Lactic acid is like lactic acid that is present in the curd. It is acid. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that has different formula. Then everyone noted. Ethanol is found in in the wine. Okay,
Okay, sir.
then
And sir, I'm
next.
writing. Answer done.
Next, next is this one. What could be the answer for question number 29? The following represent a dilute solution of hydrochloric acid. Question number 29. Note it down fast in your notebook. Fast. जल्दी लिखो. Which of the following represents a dilute aqueous solution of hydrochloric acid? Yeah. So when you are having HCl aqueous solution means water. So I told you that it will form H3O positive because this water, H plus ions of water, I can write it like this way, HOH. It is H2 and then O because water also have H positive and OH minus. So when it react with HCl, it get the water, the H plus ions of water get attached with this one and form hydronium ion H3O positive, which we called it, and Cl minus ion of this acid will comes separately. Okay, got it? समझ आया? Understood? So we can
Yes,
write.
sir.
The HCl will give H plus ions to this. H plus ion of acid will be given to this one. So it will form H3O positive. So, so which is the correct option? Can you tell me? In this case, you have to write H2. When you give one hydrogen to this one, we'll get HCO positive plus Cl minus. This is called hydronium ion. So this is A is the correct option. Understood? समझ आया? You understood? Yes or no? Noted?
Yes, sir.
Next. Then number 27. What could be the answer for question number 27? Write it fast. Not don't write it fast means don't write it. Only just tell me the answer. If you are able to tell me the answer, then it's okay. Tell me.
Uh, sir, it is 4 and 2.
Yes, very good, Shabash. Pardon. Yes, when HCl is passed through water, then it will form HCl when passed through water. And again, it is saying that it will form H3O positive, the hydronium ion, and Cl minus ion. So it will form hydronium ion due to the combination of hydrogen ions with water molecule. And you know that it is positively charged ions are formed. That's why its second option is also correct. That it is from ions. Ions are the positively charged particles. Understood? So second, it is the correct answer is second and fourth. So write down only this question and then write only the correct option fast. Fast. When you're done, please let me know. You done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move further. So let's move further. Now the question came to the examination that glucose and ethanol, the formula that we have discussed previously also. Okay, that glucose and ethanol both have hydrogen atoms. Like you see that glucose has C6H12, the 12 hydrogens, plenty of hydrogens are there. And ethanol has 6 hydrogens, but they are not characterized as acids. Why they are not characterized as acids? Because when you add it to water, it do not show its property. It does not show its property. What does it indicate? It means that if a substance is still having hydrogen, but when you add it to water, it is not dissociating H plus ion. It is not producing H plus ion. So what does it mean? That it is not considered to be as acids. Okay, got it? समझ आया? So it is important that for compulsory for an acid to that it must produce H plus ions when added to it. Whether if a substance is having hydrogen and it is not producing H plus ion when added to water, so it will not be considered as acid. So write this question and write the answer that both because both glucose and ethanol in water do not dissociate H plus ions. So it will not be considered as acid because the property of acid is shown by H plus ions only. Okay. Note it down fast. Yes, you noted everyone.
No, sir. Second point.
Done, sir.
Okay. So now you
Sir,
understood that why
wait, last
glucose.
last time.
Okay, 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 write it, write it.
Sir, so it will not be water sad as acid.
No, glucose will not be considered and ethanol will not be considered as acid because it is not producing H plus. And condition is that you add acid, it must produce H plus ions. If it is not considered to be as acids. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
So noted everyone. Should I move forward? Okay.
Sir, wait, last one. Sir, done.
Okay, let's move further. So there's a question came in the examination that if we have a dry HCl gas, dry means a dry hydrochloric gas, which it is not having any content of water. It is a gas which is dry. And if you pass it through, let me show you. If you pass it through blue litmus paper, so blue litmus paper in acidic medium, it changes to red. But if it is dry HCl gas and dry litmus paper, it will not change its color. Let me show you why it is so. Dry HCl gas, HCl gas. Right. So that I'm just going to show you this one. So that if you are having dry HCl gas and you are passing it through blue litmus paper, it will not change its color. It will not change its color. So he is trying to produce when you add concentrated S, okay, to NaCl when added to concentrated H2SO4, it produces dry HCl gas. Okay, it produces gas which is called HCl gas. And when you pass it through litmus paper, it should change it to red color. Blue litmus paper should change its color, but it does not change when you pass it. Why? Because water is compulsory requirement for the production of H plus ions. If there is no water, no H plus ion will be produced. And when no H plus ion is produced, no effect of gas will be there. Okay, means no effect of HCl will not work. But when you moist it, it will change its color. It will change its color. So it is changing its color when it is moist, because moist litmus paper have its water in it. So when dry HCl gas come in the contact with it, it changes its color. Let me explain you this one now again. Just-
Sir, so it just turns into another color just by the gas, not
Yeah,
in direct
yeah,
contact.
yeah. For example, if it is dry HCl gas means, why I'm writing dry, because it is not having any water. So when dry HCl gas is passed through any paper, so it is still HCl. It is not dissociating H plus ion. So the property of acid is shown by H plus ions. Actually, H plus ion is responsible for showing the property of acid. So it is not H plus ions here. It is not dissociated because there is no water. So, but when HCl gas come in the contact with moist litmus paper, moist litmus paper. So what does it mean? This moist litmus paper is moist. It is moist now. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
It is. So if it is moist paper, then what it will do? So the moisture means it is having water. So when it's come in the contact with the moisture that is present in the litmus paper, so this HCl gas will start producing H3O positive, which is having H plus ions. H3O positive or H plus ion is same. Got it?
Got it, sir.
So then it will show property. It is the prop. This ion is showing the property of acids, not the HCl. Got it? समझ आया? So you have to write in, then why do the color of dry litmus paper do not change to red when dry HCl gases pass through it? And if the litmus paper is moist, then it changes to red. So the answer is the color of the litmus paper do not change because there is no water present, which can help in dissociation of H plus ions or production of H plus ions from HCl gas. There's the property of acid is shown by H plus ions. Note it down first. You done? Noted.
No, sir, I'm writing.
So when you're done, please let me know. I did fast, beta. You done?
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone still writing? Is there anyone still writing?
Yes, sir.
So let's move forward. Now, one more question came in the examination that ammonia, which is a base, which is NH3. Okay, it is having only hydrogens, not OH ions. I discussed with you that those that when added to water produce OH negative ion, it is called base. But basically, we find that base are the one which is carrying like NaOH, which is having OH ion. When you add it to water, H2O, it will produce Na positive and OH negative ion. Okay. Similarly, if you add potassium hydroxide, same, it will do K plus and OH negative ion, it will give you in aqueous. Aqueous means in water. But ammonia NH3 does not contain any OH ion. Why it is considered to be as base? Means if you have red litmus paper, sorry, blue litmus paper, then it will change it. Sorry, red litmus paper, it will change it to blue, which an acid, sorry, base does, which a base does. So ammonia don't have any OH negative ion. Why it is treating like a base? The reason is that when it is added to water, like other acids, like HCl when added to water, acid give H plus ion to water and form H3O positive ion and Cl minus ion. But here in this case, it is opposite. It will not it will not give H plus ions, okay, to the water and form H3O positive. It is not. But this time it will take the H plus ion of water. It will take the H plus ion of water and form NH4 positive, and the remaining part is OH minus. So thereby, when ammonia is added to water, it forms NH4 positive ion and OH negative ion. Okay, so it accepts the H plus ion from the water. And why it is it has the property for the acceptance of H plus ion. It can accept the H plus ion. Ammonia can accept the H plus ion. Acid donate H plus ions. Ammonia can accept the H plus ions from water. Okay. What acid does? Acid normally the acid, like for example, if I am having HCl, you add it to water. So HCl will give H plus ion to the water and form H3O positive and Cl minus ion. But what ammonia is doing? Ammonia is doing reverse. It is accepting the H plus ion from this one. Water I'm writing here HOH. So when it accepts the H plus ion of ammonia, it will form NH4 positive and OH negative. It is doing reverse, opposite current. It is
So
not
so
giving its.
so water is acting as a acid.
So water is here. Water is acting as an acid according to the Arrhenius, sorry, Bronsted-Lowry concept. But just concentrate here. Like for example, why water is neutral? Just concentrate here. Why water is neutral? Because it has H positive and OH negative ion in equal concentration, equal amount. One, when you dissociate the water, when you split the water, it will not dissociate like H positive and O2 minus. It will not dissociate like this. It dissociate H positive and OH minus. It dissociate like this. So OH and ions has the property of base and H plus ion has the property of acids. Okay, got it? Bharti, Sara, got it? So it is having
Yes.
the property of acid, it is having the property of base. So both are in equal amount. So when acids are added to water, sorry, base, so it will neutralize. It will neutralize. It's called neutral. So that's why water is neutral, because it has equal property of acid, equal property of base, so it is neutral. But what if I'm adding nitrogen? Like for example, you have 5 molecule of water and I add 3 molecule of ammonia to it, or 5 molecule of ammonia to it. So what it will do? It will accept the H plus ions. And now it is combined with ammonia to form NH4 positive ion. So here, when the H plus ions of water is added to the ammonia, it will not show the property of acids. Why? Because it is now making bond with this. Only when it is in the form of hydronium ion, it shows the property of acids. But here it is not showing its property because it is added with ammonia, NH3. Now it is not showing its property. So here the concentration of OH negative ion will increase. Like for example, they are the soldiers of equal and opposite. Like for example, I'm going to explain you that like it is H plus and OH minus. They both are equal. The army is equal. Okay, 5 ions for both I'm making. So this is the army of any country. Okay, this is the country A and this is the country B. Though both are having equal amount of soldiers with equal same weapons, but so they will kill each other. Okay, and they will neutralize. Okay, because but what if I'm removing this one? Like if I've removed 4 H plus ions, then the army of this one will be increase. B will increase because you have when you add NH3 to it, they will accept the H plus ions. And it is equivalent to that they are not working. The H plus ions are not working. Like for example, the H plus ions, the soldiers are present, but like imagine that they are not having their weapons. They cannot work. They are present, but they cannot work. They can only work when they are present in the form of H plus ions. In ammonium ion, it does not work. It will not work like H plus ion. Okay. So they have made bond with ammonia, so they will not work. Like for example, in water, like the hydrogen and oxygen do not show its properties. In water, same the H plus ion will not show its property in ammonium ion. So we are indirectly, when we add ammonia gas to it, this ammonia gas react with the H plus ion and accept it and make it inactive. Make it inactive. So thereby, these soldiers are present, but they cannot work what they can do. So these soldiers are still there. They will increase. Like for example, first they were five, but now they are 1 and they are 4, 5. So here the concentration of OH negative ion will increase. Indirectly, we can say that. Okay, got it? So that's why the solution will become basic. That's right. Solution will become basic. So note it down, please. That ammonia do not contain OH negative ion. Still, it is characterized as base. Ammonia, when added to water, it accepts the H plus ion from water, and thereby the increase in concentration of OH negative ion. And the concentration of OH ion will increase in the solution, and thus the solution become base. Okay, because the H plus ion when added to that one, it will not increase. So please note it down properly. When you done, please let me. Okay, you understood the concept that why ammonia can turn red litmus to blue. Still, it does not have any H plus ions. Sorry, OH negative ion. Please let me know when done.
Done, sir.
So those who have done, they can leave.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, take care. Those who have done, they can leave.